This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified, so stay on point and watch your six.
Well, I'm not.
No. I'm only 2.
You're still older in dog years, so what the fuck? I'm just saying. That makes you 14, so
I don't even know how old I am. Oh.
Can we get some
143. 546.
I need an adult.
669.96.
Can we send you to a pediatrician?
I thought I needed that. Okay, guys. Can everybody hear us?
Hello?
Because I don't want to do this twice.
I don't know if we're live. Are we live?
We are live. We are live.
No, it doesn't say we're live. I'm being lied to.
That's what they want you to think.
You're waiting. I'm waiting for Dezombified. Damn it! I said I wasn't gonna swear. You set me up for this.
No. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay.
Well, we want to welcome you all to We All Skream with the Horror Honeyz. And we have got a show for you today dedicated to our mothers.
Yes.
Well, not our mothers.
No.
Mothers you don't want. Just put it that way. Mothers you don't want.
Yeah, the mothers you don't want. Hello, Dragon Warrior Kitchener. Hello, Realities in Perspective. Can't type right now. Say hello the other way. With me is the perfectly wonderful, practically perfect in every way, Mary P.
Oh, curveball!
Oh no!
God!
Mia, what have you done? What have you done?
Oh no!
Hey guys! I am half asleep right now, so I need you all to kind of bear with me and deal with this. We
Just feed her some bacon.
Yes. Wake up! Wake up!
Give me all the bacon right now, please. Okay, thank you. And then we also have the delectable, diabolical Dame Saturday.
Hi, my deadites. But don't worry, I'm not the Walking Dead completely. And with me, I have my little army. Fun Shiva.
Ooh, hello. Nice to see you guys. And also we have Mia. You're Mia today. Mia squared. The undead ballerina herself, Mina.
It's funny because I think I have a fan out there that hasn't revealed themselves.
Stalker.
Oh.
I'm jealous.
In Final Fantasy 14, there is a Makote who is named Mina.
Ah.
On the server I play on.
Oh, cool.
I don't have a character named that. So one of my guild mates got a picture of it, and I was like, I guess I have a fan. So our question of today is, who is the worst mother you've ever heard of?
Yes.
We are talking about mothers, fictional and non-fictional, who just weren't quite maternal.
Oh, that's just putting it mildly.
Okay, I was trying to be nice.
Yes. You nailed one right on the head. She's a contender.
You know what? I'm not going to be nice. I'm just going to say they are mommy's bitchiest.
Yes.
Which makes me think of the movie Mommy Dearest, which is probably perfect for this discussion.
Yes,
It is.
as well.
It's on the list.
Oh, yeah, we're mentioning her.
No more wire hangers.
Oh, God.
But first, Patches.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm a bit rusty, guys. Okay. Guys, look, I need you to get real close. Come here. Come in real close. Listen real good. Turn your volume all the way up. Okay, ready? Like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell to get more people in here. Damn it!
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, God, I love it.
Come on, guys. You knew what I was gonna do. Unless you're a first-time listener, then hi.
Hey, Patches.
Yeah?
Did you get the list of souls I asked for?
I'm gonna give the microphone back to Mary now. Okay, bye.
Dodging. Oh, Patches.
And Patches is going to get spanking later from me.
Oh,
wait, hold on. I heard spanking. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah,
Get my little bear tushy in the air. Ooh. Like a cat, like a cat backing up.
You and I need to take a trip. We need to take a trip over to Bansheeba's.
Oh.
She has some tasty tasties on the grill right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it?
Bacon.
Oh my God.
And we're smoking some deer jerky and antelope jerky on the grill right now, and sticks and all sorts of yummies. And I just got a little sample.
That sounds
my God.
so good.
It is so good.
My God.
So if I fall silent, that's because somebody brought me something, and I'm gone. I'm gone. You don't matter anymore. My jerky matters. My jerky matters. Feeding the belly matters.
What? I don't matter.
Okay, all right,
you matter
Patches.
to me, sweetie.
You matter.
Oh, okay.
matter.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yes, Fear. Yes, it's yeah. And of course, we want to thank upfront and right on now, Dezombified for hosting us.
Yeah.
And giving us this time and space to talk to everybody.
Because we miss you and we love you guys so much. You have no idea. We stalk you. You see eyes in your window at night. It's us. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's probably Patches more than me, but I'm just saying I'm probably there too.
Why you gotta blow my cover there? Come on.
Patches was
Come
under
on
the
now.
bed.
Yeah, you were supposed to be under the bed. That was my spot at the window. You're supposed to be under the bed.
I do what I want when I want.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to put you in the corner and give you a good spanking later, huh?
Oh, you promise?
Yes.
Ooh, okay, I'm ready.
It's spicy already. I'm not ready for the spiciness yet. I don't know.
Is it
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but Dezombified has. Are you putting up? Yes, you are. Dezombified has memberships to the channel, which you can join, as well as be a listener and subscriber. Always appreciated, not required, but we want to welcome Fear the Great White as the newest member of the channel.
Ooh,
wow.
Yay!
We have our own personal Jaws.
Yes.
I'm gonna put in a quick shameless brag of I was totally the first one to join. I was just
yes, you were.
Shameless.
You beat me to it.
No regrets.
Yeah.
First one to join, and it's I have not regretted it.
And also, while you're a princess, then yes, we are your family. We're just the ants that you shouldn't take on a fishing trip.
Hey,
I mean, you could if you want to make it way more interesting.
Yeah, fishing.
Dezombified is putting up a bunch of special emojis you get access to when you become a member. Yes. You also get a nice little brain next to your name. Mm-hmm. And the brain's colored is how long you have been a member of the channel.
Yes. Yes. What the heck, Mary? You have the wrong color brain.
I know.
I should be up there.
So what happened was, let me explain. Mm-hmm. Google couldn't pull money out of my account for some reason, so I think they started me over. Yeah, but
I had to do that too.
Yeah, it sucks, but you know what? I'm back on board. It's fine. I enjoy being part of the Dezombified community. I mean, everybody's just fucking great. So.
Yeah. Wow, the first F-bomb. Way to go, Mary.
I know. I had to.
At least it wasn't me.
Actually, I think it was, but we won't go into that.
No, I didn't. I did not. No.
Before you knew we were live.
Bad mother cluckers.
So also we have Dezombified has merch.
Yes, they do. You know, when I woke up today, I was really tired. You know what? I didn't even remember waking up because I don't think I ever fell asleep. And you know what that means? It means I need coffee. Lots of coffee. Anybody want any coffee? I'm making coffee over here. You guys want some coffee?
I will only drink coffee if it is out of a Dezombified mug, though. I will not have it any other way because it does not taste as good.
You know what?
We
have another guest.
Joined us.
Yes.
I agree.
Hello.
Hello. 13 best men. Hi.
13 best
men. And you can go to Dezombified.com. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Dezombified. And they're showing you right now where you can go and you can shop for anything you want. And I do believe that they have Horror Honeyz merch, and they have merch for Steve Stockton's Real Evil, which is on Wednesday nights.
Yes.
Yeah, they have some Horror Honeyz stickers and stuff that I actually bought because I loved them so much.
I love the lips with the bee on it.
Yes. You know, I'm thinking summer's coming up and I need a new beach towel. Oh, maybe a couple throw pillows. You know, might as well be comfortable when I'm.
There you go.
Going
out in style.
I even have a original
Becky's
mouse pad of theirs that they were selling before.
So do I.
Yes, one of my favorite things.
I have posters, I have stickers, I have mouse pad, I have coffee mugs.
Okay. Guys, let me just say, if you don't own anything from at least one thing from Dezombified merch, what are you doing with your life? Like, really? Like, you need to self-evaluate right now and just decide, what the hell are you doing? Why? Come on! Get it!
We also see there's the Dezombified mugs.
I have the best mug ever. I'm gonna go ahead and brag about it too. Yeah, I love my mug.
I love my mug too. It's sitting right here at the computer with me.
Mine is actually on my computer desk right now.
I get to look at my coffee and it says, I see you. I know that Kenny is watching me constantly and it's not freaky at all.
Somebody's watching me. No. I get no privacy. Oh.
See, and I don't do coffee, but I have my soda in my mug.
See, this is the reason why I spend so much time in my closet, because it's staring me down constantly. I can't handle that kind of pressure. I'm just saying, I can't handle that kind of pressure. That's pressure. Under pressure.
All right, so, wow. that got away fast. And Fear says that his stream last night got away from him. Well, you know, it's live. What else can you do?
Yeah, it does that. It's just wild territory in your very own home, and that's how it works.
Bugs! No! It was you at my door? Oh, I knew it. I should have known better. That's the last time I go walking around naked in my house with all the blinds and windows open and all the lights on.
Wait, let's don't lie, Banshiba. We're gonna keep doing it. Don't lie.
Come on.
I'm gonna be right outside.
With the stereo.
We got Marion patches pressed up against the glass.
Look, I got a dry patches there. I might as well enjoy what I'm looking at. Come on.
Well, you know.
Yeah, we got Kenny and leggings, so I'll be happy, right?
Right? Guys,
please make sure those hashtags are going out.
Yes.
We get to see him in fishnet. What the
yes,
heck,
we need to get, like, what was it, 10,000?
Yeah.
10,000. Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I've been slacking a little. You got to get on board for me, please, guys. I need you guys.
Come on.
We have not forgotten. We have not forgotten, Kenny. Yeah, we have not forgotten.
So I'm gonna scroll up. You know, I just know what time it is. Let's see who's in the chat. We got Fear the Great White.
Dun 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 dun.
We've got Boggs, the official.
He's so official, though.
Yes.
It's actually the
It's
Boggs
often the Boggs with
official,
him.
But I always say Boggs the official instead of the Boggs official.
Yeah, but he's so official, though.
Yeah, he is.
Like the most.
We have.
I'm intimidated now.
Yeah.
Damn it! Oh, I did it again! Oh my god!
What'd you do? Oh,
I swore.
We have.
I'm
Okay.
Midnight.
Okay, drop your change in the swear jar now.
Hi, Steve. Good to see you again.
Oh shit!
We have Warrior.
Another.
We have Warrior Princess Dragon Kelchner.
Dun, 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 dun. Fearless
One of
warrior.
these days, you're going to give me a name that doesn't make me stop in the middle of it. We have scroll up. I thought we saw 2 other people here.
Ooh.
Well, we have the 4 of us, and we have Dezombified. We have realities in perspective.
Yes.
Put that in perspective, that reality. Come on.
Unseelie Turtle is here as well.
You know, technically we have 5.
Yeah, we do. Thanks for remembering, Dame.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
Unseelie Turtle. I'm so happy to see you, Unseelie Turtle.
Yes. I love it.
You know,
love it.
I actually wrote a story about some Unseelie characters.
Oh.
That's coming out very soon, and that's all I'm going to say.
Oh.
I'm an unofficial official. Okay, Warrior Princess. Okay.
Also, technically speaking, we have 6 with Alistair that likes to visit us.
Yes.
Well, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get into this.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to start out with the mother. Well, I don't know if I can call her the worst or the best. Augusta Wilhelmina Gain.
Boy, oh boy. Let's just not, let's not sugarcoat it right into this.
Yeah. Augusta Wilhelmina Gain is the mother of Ed Gein. Now, this woman inspired
Psycho.
Three
she spawned them.
3 different movies.
Yes.
That I can think of.
Yes. Also, Wild Bill. Well, actually, Wild Bill was based off of somebody else as well. But Hannibal, not Hannibal. Excuse me, but Silence of the Lambs definitely touched on the whole Ed Gein thing.
At least Hannibal's mother was nice.
Texas
she did what she could.
Massacre. Psycho. She inspired Norma Jean.
Yes,
Hmm?
she did.
Yep, she did.
Wow. The power of a mother's love to be able to brainwash your child in such a way that they feel that they can do and will do anything and everything to exalt their mothers, because mothers are considered to be gods in the eyes of children.
Yes.
What movie is that a quote from? Can anyone tell me? Somebody in the chat tell me that, because somebody's got to know. I know. That was a phrase mentioned in a movie.
Yes, it is, and I know the movie, and I'm biting my tongue.
Yes, that's
because it's actually one of my favorite games.
Yes, yes, it is. It is.
Actually, I'd like to get those games again so I can play them on my computer. Come on, somebody's got to know the name.
Somebody's got to. Yes, because a mother is considered to be God in the children's
mother is God
eyes.
in the eyes of the child.
Of the children. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Come on.
That their word is law.
Nobody?
This makes me so sad. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go cry.
I know, right?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, I'll just say it. Yes, it was a phrase from Silent Hill.
Nobody likes
Pyramid Head. Oh, poor Pyramid Head. He needs a big hug.
I love Pyramid Head. That is one spicy mofo. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So let me give you a little bit of information about Augusta here. And this is a little bit, well, you know what we're talking about. She was a God-fearing woman who instilled into her sons, and I said sons, I did say sons.
Yes.
That sex was evil, women were instruments of the devil.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
What?
But that doesn't work with mother. How does that not work with mother?
Only mother.
I wonder.
What's good for you. She was obsessed with purity and sin. And you know, I think we could probably say that Carrie's mother might have been inspired by her.
Oh, yes. Carrie, poor Carrie White.
Oh, God.
I felt so bad for her.
Yeah,
I know exactly how she feels.
No, here's how. I'm not excusing Ed Gein. Okay, guys, we are not glorifying these people.
No.
And we're not excusing their behavior.
We're just exposing it. That's all.
Yes. Because you don't necessarily have to actually wield the knife
No.
to have someone killed. But you can certainly be the influence. And that's why we're talking about deadly mothers today.
So she had her sons so instilled, especially Ed.
Oh, yeah. Poor Ed.
That when her older son, I believe it was her older son, actually decided that mom might not be completely telling the truth here. It might not really be, women may not be that bad, because he started dating someone in town.
Oh, how dare he!
And he happened to say something like that to his brother. He mysteriously disappeared. Ed made him go bye-bye by feeding him to the pigs.
Oof.
Now, Ed is also known as the Butcher of Plainfield.
Oh, yeah.
The house was a house of horrors. I'm sure you guys know all about that part. And, he started by... he didn't start killing people. He started by digging people up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And when he couldn't get what he wanted out of the graves, that's when he started killing people.
Oh, we got a new Hi Sabian.
Oh, hey!
Captain. How you doing?
Jelly Duck.
Hi.
I haven't seen
How
you in a
you?
long time, Jelly Duck.
How you doing?
Wow.
Oh, Jelly Duck.
Oh,
Hello.
Jelly Duck.
I think of Gooey Ducks the moment I read that. I'm sorry, but the shellfish that looks like a giant penis. I'm sorry. I have issues.
Yeah. So we've got Augusta, who was the main inspiration. Yeah, that's a good word, right?
Oh, yeah, she was.
For Norma Louise Bates. Norma Louise was the mother of Norman Bates. Now, with most of these women, we know that they have mental illnesses, and I'm not putting anything down about people with mental illnesses.
No. No, we're not.
I thought you just said mental anuses. Why did I hear that wrong?
Well, we know what's on your mind.
You only hear what you want.
Oh,
You
God,
only what you
no.
want.
Interference. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
The way that they wrote Norma Louise Bates, and this is going all the way back to the first movie. Okay, the way they wrote Norman's mother, there was no doubt that she was a narcissist.
Oh, yes.
Because she named her son after herself.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, if you haven't seen the, what are they called? The Bates Motel, which is the Netflix quote-unquote series on Psycho. They changed a few things and made some changes, but yeah, you can really see where they fed off of the original story. And Norma Louise, I don't know why I want to call her Norma Jean, but yeah, she's not a nice woman.
No.
And she did not treat her son well. So we're going to go now to we've gone from a factual to a fictional. Now we're going back to the factual. Lucille Fay Lesieux. Better known as Joan Crawford.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The glories of Hollywood, people. The glories of Hollywood.
Yeah. And you have to meet Central Standard, and also she was a narcissist as well. Fits very well into the category.
Oh. She was also an alcoholic and several other things. She had 4 spouses, and that doesn't count how many boyfriends she had. She had 4 children. What you didn't see in the movie was you saw Christina and you saw Christopher, but you didn't see the twins. She did adopt a set of twins many years later. And I hate to use this, she was typical of a Hollywood mom at the time, as far as her attention to the children. Children were seen and not heard. Children were given to nannies. They were nice to do photo ops with, but they weren't really meant for anything else.
No, they didn't want to be parents. They were just producing accessories. What they were. It's like, oh, this goes well with my furniture, and that's how they really think.
Yeah, she couldn't take the time to be pregnant. She had to adopt because. Now, I don't know for sure that she doesn't know. She did not. I don't know that she could not have children. I just know that was one of the things that was done often at that time. Is the Hollywood starlets would adopt children instead of having children because
maybe that's a good thing.
They didn't want to go through pregnancy and not be able to perform on screen.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Some people have argued that Mommy Dearest in the book were not completely true. And of course you've got his story, her story, and the truth. And it's somewhere in the middle usually, but the thing is that there have been a lot of people who have come out that were co-workers, including Douglas Fairbanks Jr., who was her first husband, Helen Hayes, June Allison. You guys probably don't know who I'm talking about. I just realized that.
Didn't Joan Crawford play in a soap opera, or was it Knots Landing? Like back in the 80s or something? Wait, no. Am I thinking somebody else?
No, you're right. She was in one of the soap operas, but it wasn't Knots Landing. I can't remember which one it was.
Falcon's Crest?
No, it wasn't one of the. Hold on. Filmography.
Was she on Dallas? No, she wasn't on Dallas.
No, she wasn't on Dallas. I want to say it was General Hospital, but
the soap operas, yes.
It was a legitimate daytime soap opera that she was on.
And she fit the bill. You know, I remember seeing her a few times on TV, and honestly, the character that she was playing seemed so much, like her. It was just a perfect fit for her.
Yeah, the thing is there that she felt like that was a step down for her because most movie stars at the time did believe that as well because it was TV. Mm-hmm. It's like now we hear the that's internet. Well, at that time it was, that's TV. Tie this into horror film. You've ever seen a horror film from 1962 called Whatever Happened to Baby Jane?
No, I should watch it. Maybe we can find it later.
It's Betty Davis, Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford is taking care of Betty Davis, who is her sister, who was a Shirley Temple type character. We'll get to that later. I heard you, Banshee. And the character's name was Jane, and she was Baby Jane. And Joan Crawford and Betty Davis had a very well-known hatred of each other, and there were some really ugly things going on while they were filming that. And but
an evil woman, to say the least.
The wire hangers.
No,
still remains a meme.
Wire hangers.
It's still a meme to this day.
It actually isn't, to me, okay, as bad as there were two other scenes that were worse to me. The toothbrush on the bathroom floor. When she went crazy and threw everything all over the bathroom, and then made Christina clean it with a toothbrush. And that was one of the scenes. The other one was a scene where Joan overhears Christine playing her with her baby dolls. And she makes a comment that Mommy has a very important day today, and you are not letting her get the rest she needs. Well, her mother had said that to her earlier that day.
Yeah. That begs a big clue, doesn't it?
And what did she do? She took all of Christina's baby dolls and got rid of them. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is narcissism right there, too.
Yeah. She did not like the fact that her daughter would steal the limelight from her occasionally, because Christina was a very beautiful girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is Mommy Dearest.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna come back to that one.
You know, there's another mother that she is played by one of the best actresses out there. I love Kathy Bates. Okay, yeah, we're going there.
Yes.
Yes, or we're talking about The Water Boy. You guys familiar with that?
Oh,
Y'all know The Water Boy.
No.
Yeah, how can we not forget that one?
Oh my God. Foosball is from the devil. You don't need no foosball. Oh my God.
She played a mother in another movie, and I can't remember the name of it, but the daughter suspected that she had killed her father.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't remember the name of it, but it was where Waterboy was more comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It was, but you look at the personality, though, even though that, you know, it was a comedy, if you look at what she was actually doing to her son, it is not that far off with some of the other women that we're going to be naming today. We've got such a list here. It's not even funny. What is wrong with some of these mothers out here? Y'all need a vacation?
That's the
I don't
biggest
know.
question of all. What is wrong with them? We can tell you how they are wrong, but we don't know why. That will remain a mystery.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna jump back into fantasy or filmography or whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Grace.
Fiction.
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about Grace. Grace is the mother in The Others.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I've got to say, I love that movie. If you guys have not seen it, now I know that there's mixed reviews on it, but I have got to say it's one of the only movies out there that literally puts a different perspective on the whole paranormal scene. And I love the way they took that idea and they ran with it.
Yep. I love that they took a time period where people were very, very paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
Her best response to somebody telling her to stay calm, and I love this quote: "For 5 full years during the occupation, I managed to avoid a single Nazi ever stepping foot in this house, and now there's someone here."
Yes.
God.
What
we find out at the end of the movie, and if you haven't seen The Others,
spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Plug your ears if you haven't seen it. If you want to see it,
or if you don't really
watch
care.
it at your own risk. That's all I can say.
Listen at your own risk right now. Grace, who is very overprotective of her sun-sensitive children.
Yes, they had to have all the curtains closed because the children would die.
That is a real disease. That does really happen. Upon hearing that her husband had been killed in action.
Right.
Yeah.
But he continues to come home. That's the whole... Oh, God, I love this movie. God, I love this movie. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. I love this movie.
Killed her children. And then she killed herself.
Yes.
And they are the ghosts in the house, not the people that are in the house.
Plot twist!
Yeah, I know, right?
So, yeah.
And the fact that, you know, when she, upon finding out and thinking that her home was haunted, it gives you that Oh God, I'm going into an analysis on the movie. I'm sorry, we got to stick to the topic. But regardless, the fact that she learns, because she did not realize it until towards the end, that she was actually responsible for her own children's death. And why did she kill her children?
Because she couldn't face life without her husband.
If anything, the children are reminders of her husband. I think that's just counterproductive now, isn't it?
But he would always come back on the anniversary of his death. He would do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
He was very cold. She could not. It's almost like he was residual haunting type thing, more or less.
Her line to him was, "You left me here with them."
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
You left me here with them. Remember that?
Yes.
So going from our fictional mother who killed her children, Susan Smith and Casey Anthony.
Oh, yes. Those two. Never forget them.
Oh, boy. God.
Oh, they were horrible.
If I had a shit list, I'm sorry I did it. I swear. That's a
okay. More change in the change jar for you.
Yeah, exactly. She would be on it. There's a lot of people on this.
My God, they were just awful, and they came up with the most stupidest and liable of excuses of why they did that.
Susan Smith's reason for killing her children? My new man is not interested in being a father.
Okay,
so why don't you
ladies,
just give custody over to your husband who loves your sons and just be done with it.
Yeah.
Give them to the father if you can't handle it.
Ladies, if you are interested in a man who doesn't want to have kids and you have kids, you do not need that man.
No, come on. They're not worth it to be in your life.
On the first date that I had with my present husband, and he'll tell you this, I got into his vehicle and I said, "I'm going to tell you this right now. I am a mother of 2 very young children. I have a son and I have a daughter. We are a package deal. You can't handle that. We'll have a nice date tonight, and you never have to see me again."
Yeah. But I will say this about the ladies for Susan Smith and Casey Anthony. You know what they also have in common? They are well-wishers. They just wish that somehow they won't get caught. They just hope and wish and how everybody would go into their ploys of why they did the things that they have done.
Okay, so
everything's okay.
I have not understood this, and I can't tell you which one of these ladies I despise more. Okay, for what they did.
Well, before you do, because we're talking about Susan Smith, for the people that might not be, I don't know who would not know who Susan Smith is, but Susan Smith is an American woman who was convicted of murdering her 2 children, 3-year-old Michael and 14-month-old Alexander. The case gained international attention because Smith's false claim that a black man had kidnapped her sons during a carjacking
and put them in the lake.
Yes. Really?
I don't understand.
Really?
See what I mean by well-wishing?
And then we go over to Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony, I'm going to start crying.
Sorry.
Killed her daughter, Kylie, who was maybe 3 years old, because I can't remember what day she died in 2008. Because her mom wanted to go over to her drug boyfriend and party.
Wow.
It wasn't that she had a man who didn't want a child.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have time for her child. She told people that the babysitter had kidnapped her child. A babysitter that did not exist. A job she did not have. And I believe the woman that she made up in her head, much like Susan Smith making up the black man,
mm-hmm.
was a Hispanic woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no words for it.
No.
Yeah, so
No,
if you
it's
look at Casey Anthony's timeline, June 15th, 2008, Kaylee is seen videotaped visiting an assisted living facility with her grandmother, Cindy Anthony, that morning, who is visiting her father. Now, Cindy swims with Kaylee in the Anthony's pool later that day, afterwards removing the ladder and closing the gate. On June 16th, 2008, Kaylee is last seen alive in the Anthony's home residence. According to the defense, Kaylee drowned in the family's above-ground pool sometime during this day, and both Casey and George Anthony panicked upon finding the body and covering up their death. This is
the defense.
Supposedly, yes, correct. 7 a.m., Cindy Anthony testified that she left for work a few minutes before 7 a.m. while everyone was at home sleeping. 7:52 a.m. activity at the Casey Anthony's password protected account on MySpace. Oh God, what is MySpace?
Good question.
And research for shot girls. Shot girls?
Yeah.
Costumes? Okay.
Uh-huh.
For a nightclub event. Okay. And then 7:56, the IM account, you know what, I never had one of those, was used for chat on the computer. Okay, well, without going into detail, whatnot. But, there is so much. Woman, what were you thinking? This poor innocent child.
They find the child wrapped up in duct taped in a blanket in a laundry basket, which had been in the back of Casey's car for days.
That's terrible. That is just sick. I'm sorry.
And because of the condition of the remains, because she was, even for the short time that she was dead, she was skeletal.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
The autopsy, the medical examiner's autopsy stated that the death was by undetermined means because they did not have enough left of the soft tissue of the body to know what actually killed this baby. All because mommy wanted to go party for the rest of her life and not be a parent. She could have given her parents custody of this child.
Right.
Or put up for adoption, something.
Yes.
I mean, her parents adored this little girl. Cindy would have loved to have had her.
Yeah. She denied them that.
But to go and go through all this, tearful, oh my God, my daughter, blah, 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 this, that, and then,
by the nanny on June 9th, and I don't know where I've been running around trying to find, she'd been sitting in her boyfriend's house getting high.
Yeah. No excuse. No excuse. Women like this should not have children. Hello, Josie. Josie Kitty.
Hello.
Oh, there's another mother I want to mention who killed her child, and this one was really messed up.
Are you going to who I think you're going to?
Miss China P. Arnold.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, God.
Okay, guys, I have a story coming out in a while about urban legends. Remember, some urban legends are based in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Do not go and make them fact, please.
Mhm.
Right. Correct.
Oh my God. This
Yeah, China P. Arnold.
28-year-old woman.
Mm-hmm.
Can we call her a woman?
I don't know.
We'll call her a woman. 28-year-old woman put her 1-month-old daughter in the microwave.
Jesus Christ. God.
Forensic pathologists testified that the baby died after being in the microwave for more than 2 minutes.
Oh my
because
God.
she
Jesus
had a
Christ.
fight with her boyfriend, the father of the child.
That's sick. That is. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
It is.
Wow.
And where did this happen? Dayton, Ohio, people.
Mm-hmm.
This was in 2011. This wasn't something that happened yesterday, but it wasn't in the far past either, guys.
No.
It's just, oh. And, you know, we grew up with the story of that being an urban legend that, you know, babysitter put the baby in the oven or put the baby in the microwave or whatever.
It's that thing. It's not the only case. It's not the only case
No,
out there.
it isn't. There's probably others who've done it.
There is others. There is others.
Now another one, and okay, I will give this one a little bit of a break.
Which one?
Andrea Pia Yates.
Oh God.
She drowned her 5 children in a bathtub in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
She was found not guilty by reason of insanity. And she will be in mental custody for the rest of her life.
Yes. I don't think that's good enough. I'm sorry.
I don't either. She's in Kerrville State Hospital, which is a low security mental health in Texas. There's a lot of things that are wrong with this story.
Mm-hmm.
Not the least of which is that she quit taking her mental health medication because she didn't think she needed it. And then she heard voices telling her that the children were going to hell because they were sinners.
How? Okay, mental illness. All right, gotcha. But, damn it.
Yeah, but you guys, PSA, even though if you're taking medication and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, I feel great, I don't need it, it's because the medication is working.
Right.
Meaning you do need it.
Yes, you need to reinforce it and still maintain it.
Ugh.
Now, see, this one hit me pretty hard. Because this happened in 2001. Her husband was an engineer. I was an engineer. We both worked at the same organization.
Oh God.
Now, granted, he was at Houston at Johnson, and I was in Mississippi at Stennis, but we both worked for NASA. We're both engineers. Granted, he had 5 children. I had 2. But my 2 children were the ages of a couple of their children. And I couldn't imagine. And not only that, the whole community that we worked with were horrified by this.
Yes.
It really hit us hard.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the microwave. Oh, Bathsheba.
Yeah. I can only imagine which ones you're going for. We're going nonfiction.
Alabama, Lee County.
Oh.
5 children. The youngest of which was 8 months old.
Yes. Yes. Leeds, Alabama. I used to live there, people. I used to live there.
Children. Autistic child. One of them was. 3, 4, 10, 11, and as I said, 8 months old. God. In cages. Wooden cages.
Yes.
Yikes.
What the hell, people?
In the home.
No.
Extreme.
Right. That's
I guess it's good that they were inside and not outside, but
still no.
Investigators discovered 2 large cages with hasps and locks on them. If they only had 2 cages, they had 5 children.
God.
Do the math.
Okay, I gotta say this. Okay, people, if you don't like having kids, I have a really effective birth control for you.
Yes,
keep your legs closed. You don't need to have kids. No, if you're going to treat a human being like a damn animal, I mean, most people wouldn't even think of treating animals like this. Why would you do this to another human being?
I think the other thing that bugs me is that her husband did nothing to help.
No. He did not.
No, I think he's just as fault as she is personally.
Yeah. Agreed.
Agreed. I don't get it. One of the first American serial killers was a mom.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
You know what? I'm a mom, and they're just giving me a bad rep right now. I'm a mom. I'm not in a happy place. I'm not in a happy place right now.
Juanita Hoyt.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this bitch. Sorry.
1965 to 1971 in New York.
Yep.
Convicted of killing all 5 of her biological children, claiming each one of them died of other means. She was convicted of smothering all 5 of her children and saying that they died of SIDS, which is such an instant death.
Now there's
convenient.
There is a big player in with this, because this is not the first time we hear this as well.
It's not the last time.
No, it is not. No. Unfortunately, you know, we're talking about a serious mental problem. And that is what is it? Munchausen's? Is that how you say it?
Munchausen by proxy.
Thank you. So basically what this means is the mother, I guess it probably happens to fathers, but it seems like there's a lot more mothers that go through this rather than the fathers. Where they will take their child in because of something going on with the child, that they end up having to be rushed to the ER. And it's the sympathy that the mother gets from the child's suffering that they get this attention, this high off of. And it makes them feel good, and it is a temporary feeling. So in order for this person, in order for them to be able to get back and to be able to be in the spotlight regardless, something else will have to happen to the child to send them back into the ER to the point that they can get back to the, oh, feel sorry for me. I'm the mother that is suffering and I'm putting myself on the pedestal, not my child, because my child is here in the ER in the first place for whatever reason, whether it was something maybe innocent in the beginning, turned something bad in the long run. And unfortunately, a lot of these cases, it's the children who suffer, and this children who ended up ultimately losing their lives because of it. It's
and
shameful.
in some cases, it is extreme abuse. These mothers and fathers, because I'm not excusing either sex, or gender. I don't know what the
it has nothing to
word
do with
anymore.
it. We're just shaming anybody.
Claudine Blanchard, otherwise known as Dee Dee, and her daughter. Some people may know her by the name of Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Oh yes,
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose, according to her mother, suffered from chronic conditions such as leukemia, asthma, muscular dystrophy, a mental capacity of 7 years due to brain damage she received as being a premature birth, wheelchair bound, could not speak, all sorts of other severe disabilities. Now, in investigating this, investigators found that some of the doctors who had examined Gypsy Rose had found no evidence of these claimed disorders. Matter of fact, one had suspected that Dee Dee suffered from Munchausen syndrome by proxy.
Yep.
But nobody did anything to stop it.
Jeez, I just listened to something about that.
I have another mother too to mention.
I just gotta put can I say something? Yeah. I need to jump in. I just gotta say this, okay, people? If you see something that is very wrong and out of place, and you might think, you had better be off. I mean, I'd rather be wrong and say, oh, it was nothing, but thanks for your concern. If you see something bad happening to someone else, please say something. Say
Blow
something.
Blow that whistle. Be the whistleblower and put an end to it.
Yeah.
Please do, because there's been too many people that have lost their lives because people have seen what was going on and did nothing.
Yeah.
Or
put yourself in their shoes.
That's the way they take care of their child. I don't have a right to say anything.
Right.
Yeah.
But regardless of children, regardless of who it is, just anything, because it's not just the kids, it's other people as well. And I guess it just something that I watched not too long ago on a true crime. Say something, please do say something. Like I said, I'd rather be wrong, that everything is okay, and that I just read into it. Okay, I'm sorry, I feel stupid. Okay, you know what? Somebody didn't die.
Right.
Yeah. And in this case,
I'm okay with that. Go ahead.
It wasn't. Let's see. DJ had changed her name after her family suspected she had poisoned her stepmother. Confronted her about how she was treating Gypsy Rose. Mercy Hospital, Children's Mercy Hospital, Habitat for Humanity, Ronald McDonald House, Make-A-Wish Foundation, all gave benefits to this woman and her daughter. Shockingly, her daughter was found after Dee Dee was found dead in her house, stabbed, in Wisconsin, perfectly healthy, walking around, able to talk, with absolutely no disabilities, physical or mental, that her mother had claimed that she had.
Mm-hmm.
She had kept her daughter trapped. And she was an adult, which everybody had been told that she was like 15 or 16 years old, something like that. She is in jail currently. The boyfriend who helped her kill her mother, and she had broken up, and she is now dating from within her jail cell another person. Wow. And when she is eligible for parole in 2024, they plan to get married.
Gee, isn't that smart?
But again, if somebody had spoken up, her mother might still be alive and she may not be in jail.
Okay, so this makes me wonder, when you start thinking about these mothers that are doing this to their children, what is it that has affected them so badly in their own lives? I get the mental illness and all that, but there must be another big player. There has to be another big player that they feel that bad about themselves, that they feel they are entitled. I hate that word. I'm sorry, people. Entitled to have better. Now, there's entitlement to have better, to better your life, but at an expense of somebody else's life is wrong. Definitely.
Right.
Yeah,
of course.
There's no excuse for it whatsoever.
No.
And if you have brought a child in this world and taken the responsibility of raising that child, then you have no right to put that child in danger of any sort.
This is what I gotta say to all of the mothers out there who are in situations like this, that they have killed their own children, or they hate or despise, which I can't even fathom.
Yeah.
They don't want their children. People who where, partying and drugs and alcohol and everything is way more important. Money is way more important. Supposedly love and affection is way more important than the own children. Let me tell you from a different perspective, okay? Yes, I am a suicide survivor, okay? All right, I'm putting it out there. The ones that know me, they know about my older son. And I loved him with my whole heart, okay? When I lost him, a part of me, that's an understatement, a very big part of me died that day when I lost my son. I would do anything to have my son back, but reality sits in, and that's not going to happen, obviously. But for somebody to go out and do these things, do bad things, beat their children, misuse their children, abuse their children in any way, shape, or form, why is it that you get to keep your child and I don't?
Right.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It is disgusting behavior.
People need to rethink their priorities. They really should.
Yes, they should, because there's some of us out there that really do love our children. And when we do lose them, we're changed for the rest of our lives. And for me to even think that somebody could do something like this to their child is disgusting. It's just pure disgusting. You are blessed that you have your children in the first place. They are a creation. You created that life. It's a human being. They have rights. They're a human being. And it's just disgusting. I'm sorry. I went a little personal there. My bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just want to say it.
People need to know.
Apologize for.
But may I share something disturbing that I know from personal experience, and this is a mother I have met before I became a horror honey, so to speak. 3 days of that. But I used to work in a retail store. I'm not going to mention it at all. And this mother was a regular customer, and I recognized her face, and I know her pretty well, but I just had a feeling about her that she wasn't all there in the head, so to speak. Kind of lost in the fog, and that's the best way I can describe it mildly. And I'm not going to mention her name at all, but she had a very unique name that stood out, and it was easy to remember her. And what she did just shocked me. It just disturbed me. She had her baby with her in a little carrier. And she asked me, a complete stranger, to watch her kid like it's luggage. On the counters. Like I'm suddenly daycare.
Yeah.
And it was a very awkward situation. It's like, oh, okay, what else can I do? I'll make sure the kid is safe. And I had to tell my boss what happened on my shift and why I wasn't working because of the baby issue. And she did come back for her kid, for her baby daughter, which is fine. It was a relief, but just the whole dynamic just disturbed me. It really rattled me. I'm thinking, why didn't you just have your baby be given a babysitter? Why didn't you put the baby in daycare?
Yeah.
In advance before giving it to a complete stranger? And that's what I was thinking. And she's very memorable too. And about a year later, while I was watching the news, the very same woman's face was shown on the news. And she was arrested for child neglect and abuse.
Oh, God.
Yes.
You know, okay, this is a bad situation, Dame. I have to say it's a really bad situation. But thank God it was you. Thank God it was at least you.
Yes.
You know, that child at least had a moment that they knew that they were safe. I mean, even as young as they were safe. Even if they didn't know, they were safe.
Yeah, I made sure that the kid was safe and nobody touched her, for that matter. And I even had to give her food.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I had to mash up some food I had available and give it to the baby. And shush it and make sure that it's all right. And so at least I did for an hour. But still, what?
Yeah. You know, that brings up another one we were talking about earlier.
There's another story about a woman who went into a bookstore and dropped her kid off and left.
Jesus
the
Christ.
child was there for 10 hours.
Okay, and number one, how did nobody else there's probably red flags, but still.
One of the workers kept an eye on her, took care of her, made sure she was safe and everything. Happened to know the mother and the father.
God.
When the father came in the next time, she told the father what happened.
Right.
The father was in the process of divorcing his wife, and there was a custody case going on. Thanks to the camera footage and the testimony of this worker at the bookstore, the father got full custody of the child, and she was never left anywhere alone again.
Good.
But we have the other side of this. We're talking about young children.
Yeah. What about that one that we were talking about earlier? The most hated mother in America.
Well, let's skip to this one first, and then we'll come back to her. Because
all right.
Yeah. Because I was going somewhere.
I hear you. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
What happens when your mother doesn't want you to marry the person that you're in love with? And you're an aristocrat. This comes from France. Madame Monnier did not agree with her daughter's choice of a lawyer who was quite a few years older than she was as a mate. This story is actually one of the ones that brought me into the horror community.
I remember you talking about this, yes.
Obsolete Oddity did a documentary on this, and Blanche Monnier was locked up in her family's house in the attic for 25 years.
God.
She was starved.
Oh God, yes, I remember this. Yes.
She was not given clothing. She had not seen sunlight. She had not had use of a bathroom. She was 26 years old and 2 months when she disappeared. She was found because her mother and her brother died. And they were cleaning out the house.
Oh, good God. Oh.
They had found a corpse in the attic until she moved.
Yep.
They had never seen a woman that was so emaciated.
Good God. Oh my God. I'm literally have tears in my eyes right now.
Now that's a child who has been denied sunlight. What happens when the child has too much sunlight? Or, as we said, the most hated mom in America was locked in a car.
Oh God. God dang.
Yeah.
Yep. 8 hours, people. 8 hours until she went into the casino. She forgot. She forgot she had her child in the vehicle.
Oh my God.
8 hours in Texas, people, during summer.
Yeah, that's no joke. That's no fucking joke.
No, it's not.
No. August 24th.
God, that's like the hottest month. Oh,
yes.
Jesus.
August is the worst.
Yes.
It really is.
August and September are the absolute worst months here. It's
yeah.
God, it's so bad.
Yeah. But how do you do that? How do you forget? Oh, wait, I forgot. I have a kid in the car. Excuse me. 8 hours later. Excuse me. I need to go check on my child. No, she didn't even make it that far. That's all she said. She forgot she had a kid in the car. How?
People, there's daycare services available. There's no excuse for it.
No, here's the thing. She had been told by the administrator of her 5-year-old daughter's preschool that the younger sister, who she left in the car while she took her 5-year-old into the preschool, should not be left in the car by herself by a police officer and the administrator of the preschool. The same day, she left her 2-year-old in the car. The same day. She had twice been warned before the death that it was dangerous to do this.
So the fact that, you know, the doors were locked, probably. You know, the windows were probably rolled up as well. That's no different than putting them in an oven. I'm serious to God. There is no difference than putting your child in a bloody oven.
Or the microwave, for that matter.
Yes.
Babies are not TV dinners.
No.
Putting that
Putting
that into perspective, they're not TV dinners.
Okay, so was there, like, obviously there was some kind of mental illness going on. There was obviously probably a gambling problem, because if you're going to have to go while you have children in your custody going into a gambling joint in the first place, you know, there's a gambling problem obviously in check there. There's got to be something else. I mean, for God's sakes, why?
Well, it's just,
it's sick. Oh God.
They even sent because of her, they even sent a newsletter home that no child should be left in the car unattended. She forgot she left her toddler strapped in the car seat when she went to work as an assistant principal. Let that sit there a moment. At a middle school, I'm not going to name the middle school. The child's body was discovered more than 7 hours later.
Jesus.
Outside temperatures were over 100 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, it is very common. You can reach temperatures up to 130 degrees in a vehicle in sunlight with everything up. I mean,
especially if you have dark windows, that just enhances the heat inside from it.
Yeah, I don't know what the car looked like or anything like that, but you know what? I have to say, mothers aren't the only ones who have done things like this. I've seen fathers who have done it as well.
Oh,
She
yeah.
blamed, if I remember right, she blamed her husband because he normally took the 2-year-old to daycare. And that morning, she was responsible in doing it, and she forgot.
Wow. Sorry, but it's her fault, not his.
No.
Yeah. There's worse. There's worse moms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the list goes on.
Oh, Alistair has a story to mention, too, from his time that he met a horrible mother.
Do we want to do Alistair, or do we want to talk about Rosemary Pauline West?
Ooh.
Oh, gee. Yes. You know what? Yes. You know, we kind of got off the fictional and got on, I mean, you know.
Yeah, we kind of dropped the fictional. But you know what?
But
a lot of these, these mothers are archetyped in film.
They are. And
yeah.
We shouldn't be exalting them, but their stories are so unbelievable that, you know, people capitalize on that.
They should be mentioned.
Because honestly, real life people,
it's
real life
more
is scarier.
And
yes,
more
it is.
horrifying when it's real. Thank you, your maker.
Yes. Exactly.
Your maker, and I think Darkness Prevails says that too. Rose West, who honestly, when I first heard this story, and it wasn't because of the way that they were presenting it, it was more, I was looking to say in my mind that this guy that she married, Fred West,
yes,
was responsible for her being the way she was. Oh no.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
As we got into it, she was just as bad as her husband. And actually, he might have tamed her a little bit. Hi, Pam.
God.
It's good to see you.
Hello, Pam.
Pam Smith has joined us.
Yes.
That sounds great.
No, Rosemary is no innocent at all.
No.
She knew what she was doing, and from the very beginning.
They murdered
there's so much wrong there.
Tortured at least 9 young women, one of which was their own daughter.
God, yes.
Where was she? Well, you know, they oh my God, I remember this so bad. The other kids were asked where Clementine was when the police came looking for her. She's underneath the step.
God.
That's where they buried her.
Oh my God.
Their own children, as well as other people that they, again, young women that they got pulled in to their house 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Like I said, we could, like Ben.
Oh God, yes.
We could go on and on and on.
Yeah,
This stuff isn't new, people.
No, it isn't at all.
Go back to Leonardo.
Oh, yes.
Really. It was known as the filmmaker of Corrego.
Oh,
that's
She murdered 3 women and made soap out of them. What did she do this for? She did this to protect and advance her children. her son specifically.
Wow. What the? Oh, I want to swear so bad. Can I swear? No, I want to swear so bad. I'm just saying. God.
Guano. She had guano for brains. We put it that way.
Yeah.
Guano.
Okay. Yeah.
Guano.
Yep.
Now, granted, she did not have the greatest upbringing. There is suspicion of abuse from her father. But she is known as Italy's first female serial killer. Not only did she make soap, she also made little sweets and cakes.
Yep.
And served them for tea at tea time. She did.
She experimented a lot with what it was. She was working with coagulated blood, correct?
Coagulated
right
blood, fat, and some meats. Yeah.
Sweeney Todd comes to mind.
Yep.
I'm
That's
not trying to
innovation.
laugh, but yeah, Sweeney Todd.
There's
that
a
whole
lot
thing.
That's cannibalism.
Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they should be
that's
very
happening.
innovative with cannibalism. Good gracious, lady.
And you know, it's like this was to further her children. Her children. And who else wants to further their children other than a mother? Although how you do it is probably a little bit different than that. And certainly a little bit different than Kate or Arizona Barker.
Oh yes, also known as Ma Barker.
Oh boy, that was diabolical. That's a hard woman.
Yeah.
4 sons. That woman, if you look at her picture, you can tell she was a hard woman.
Oh yeah.
There was no kindness in that woman's face.
No.
Nope.
But her kids were dedicated to her.
Oh yeah, they were.
Till the end. Till the end.
Till the end. And you know, we go back again to Ed Gein and how much he was dedicated to his mother. He couldn't be with a living woman because Mom said that that's not a good thing.
No, Mommy did not approve. Mommy did not approve.
Didn't say anything about dead women. Sorry, I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, Pam, I see your comment in chat, and my heart goes out to you. It really does. You know, it's a heartbreaking story. It really is.
That's horrible. I know how you feel.
I would not wish that type of anything on my worst enemy. It is not something you want to go through. For the people that have gone through these types of situations, you know, my heart goes out to you.
And again, we go back to our question of the day or week or whatever we called it.
Who's the worst?
Who's the worst?
Who?
I can't decide, honestly. I mean, there's so many we pulled out we didn't even talk about.
Yeah.
And I understand, you know, if you see what you think, and I don't care where you think the abuse is coming from, if you see what you think is abuse from a parent, a sibling, a bully in school, anything.
Yeah.
Please do something.
Do something.
Intervene.
Say something.
Intervene in some way, please.
Yes.
Do something good. Don't do something bad. I've been hearing far too many stories of people who just stand by and make it worse.
Yes, they don't do anything. That's the worst thing you can do.
Or they blame the wrong person.
Yes.
Although Alistair told us a story that he did do something while he was alive with that about a horrible mother that lived across the street from him when he was alive, and he saw how you know, she treated her kids like dogs, even made them bark outside and everything, and even made them go out in the middle of winter sleeping in the doghouse, and he couldn't stand it anymore. So what he did was get them some hot soup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the best thing he could do. And the other neighbors complained about her, but no legal action was taken against her.
That's terrible.
On that part. But eventually, the father did divorce her. So at least he had she had some form of punishment and cannot be with her children anymore. At least that abuse stopped.
Right.
After at least 3 years or so. But still, that's horrible.
3 years?
Mm-hmm.
It took 3 years.
Yes,
right.
Back in his time, because things were different back then.
But yes, words hurt.
Yes.
They do. Yeah,
They
that
can
old saying, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. It's bullshit. People,
words
it's bullshit.
can hurt you worse than sticks and stones.
Yes.
And
a broken bone can heal.
And it hurts the worst. You know,
but
it really hurts the worst because
heart.
it's from your own parents.
Yeah. And it's scary. Look.
Unfortunately, we need to wrap this up.
I know, right?
So many more that we could go through, guys. This is such a heart-wrenching subject.
It is.
And maybe we'll bring up some of these. We are going to be fair, though. We are going to be fair. Our Father's Day is going to do the same thing from the other side.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
We're going after them too.
Yes.
We're going after the bad daddies next month.
Mm-hmm.
But we hope that you all had a wonderful Mother's Day, and we hope that you appreciate your children and your mother. And God, I hope you didn't have a mother like any of these. If you did, I hope that somebody helped you.
Right. Because you know what? You don't have to follow in their footsteps. You don't have to follow in their footsteps. You can be better. Better for your kids. Better for other people.
Yes. I'm glad
you can make that change. And believe me, that can make more of an impact than anything else in your whole life. It really can.
Yeah. And Pam, I'm happy you had a great dad. I just wish he'd been around more for you. And I'm glad your husband was there for you when you needed it.
Yes.
Guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for talking with us. Thank you for listening to us.
Indeed.
Yes.
Thank you for just discussing this with us. This now these are some of the things that you will hear Gemma and Steve talk about on Real Evil.
Yes.
They get into these real stories a lot more than we do.
Right.
And they go into some more details than we're able to do.
Yes.
Yes. Spread love, not hate, not violence. Remember, you are important. You are worthy. Yes. You are loved.
Yes.
And we care about you more than we can say. Because without you,
we wouldn't exist.
We
wouldn't exist.
Exactly.
In fact,
exactly.
You know what? All of you have spawned us in a way.
Indeed.
You're
yes. You nailed it on the head right there. I agree with you. Totally.
Yeah.
So we thank you guys. We absolutely love you guys. And share love, not hate. Let's be good to people. Let's be good to each other. Let's make a difference. Because it does make a difference.
Throw some shine, like we said before. Yeah. Throw some shine. We're reinforcing that statement.
Right. Exactly. And you know what? I've got an idea. If you guys have a show topic, that you would like to hear us discuss, why don't you go ahead and send that to our email. And our email is,
we all Skream.horrorhoneyz@gmail.com.
Yes. And we'll look at your topics and you just might see it in the near future. Yeah. Yes. Until then, we love you guys. You take care and have a beautiful day. Enjoy the outdoors. Enjoy your family, your loved ones. And we will see you very soon. And to that, we say bittersweet dreams.
Bittersweet dreams.
Take care, y'all.
Bye.
Good night, Puddin'.